Hey you guys, namaste, this is me Diara and this is another pick a card reading. Before I forget it, please you guys send me your suggestions. As you can see, I'm uploading pretty often these days, multiple times every week. So if you have topics that you want me to talk about, also probably generally, just talking about stuff, what's going on, etc. pp, then please let me know, okay? Because I'm kind of running out of ideas. And if I should resonate with your question, with your suggestion, you can be sure that I will do a reading about it. I will upload tomorrow a reading about job, by the way, okay? So I know that a lot of you guys are waiting for some job information, job oracles, picker cards, and I will do that tomorrow, okay? So today, this is about love once again, and this is about your person. You can dedicate every pile to another person. Just as an example, you can go ahead and say, okay, pile number 1 is for my ex, pile number 2 is for my boss or co-worker or colleague, and then, you know, like you can do it like that, or you can just choose one pile about your person of interest, okay? Whatever resonates with you, take it, and if it doesn't resonate, leave it behind. Remember, this is a general reading. I read for a lot of people, and it could be that just one single sentence is important for you. Honestly, just probably one single thing that I'm saying here is for you, okay? There are no coincidences. You came here for a reason, okay? So yeah, having said this, I would say, let's get started, you guys. Your person and what the heck do they want, okay? What is going on here between you guys? What do they want? What are their thoughts, intentions, plans? You know what it is all about, okay? So let's get started. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. First of all, I will tell you something about this person in general. This way, it's not only that you will get some more information about your person, yes, but also you know whether this is your pile or not. Because if this here does totally not resonate and you see that, okay, this is absolutely not my person, then this is probably not your reading or not your pile, okay? So pile number 1, your person. What kind of person is this? Your person has a very juvenile energy, okay? We have the kid here, the little kid, and we have Page of Swords. Both cards do carry a lot of playful energy and young-spirited energy. This is a young spirit. This is a young soul. This is someone, you know, like who's very outgoing, very straightforward, very dedicated. It's a fighter. You know, someone that's definitely willing to fight for whatever it is that they want. Okay, this is a strong person, you know, like teenagers, especially male teenagers, you know, like when they are like 14 or 15 or 16 and they kind of, you know, like they grow up and they develop more and more strength, and sometimes they don't even know what to do with it. You know what I'm talking about? And they can go out and play basketball or football all day, all night. They eat massive of stuff, you know, because they need that much energy. And this is how your person is like. I mean, yes, they are probably not 15 anymore, of course. They could even be like 40, 45, something like that. I know the average of my subscribers are pretty young, in their 20s and of 20s, but still, I mean, probably for some of you, your person is a little older, but what I can tell you for sure is that your person, they are looking way younger than they are, because they have such a free-spirited energy and aura. You know, this is someone who has a lot of ideas, you know, they are always up to something, so to say. And yeah, it's a fighter. They probably look very lighthearted from the outside though, but they know what they want, okay? So don't underestimate this person. Probably, I don't know what this situation is all about with you and your person, but don't underestimate them. Just because they look still very young and nice and kind and maybe even a little bit childish every now and then, like a typical bachelor, so to say, just as an example, it doesn't mean that they don't know what they want. They know what they want. And again, they are willing to fight for it. Page of Swords is speaking about an energy. Yeah, as I said, this is a fighter, okay? This is someone who can even be a little bit aggressive every now and then. And again, this is because sometimes they simply don't know what they should do with all their energy. So now let's get into the part that is probably even more interesting. What do they want with you then? Okay, when they think about you, your person, twin flame, soulmate, crush, whatever, maybe this is about your ex, this is probably about your boss, any kind of person, what do they want with you? What is this all about? Forgiving and learning. Four of Swords. And soulmate. Wow. So I feel like this is a soulmate, a twin flame energy relationship, okay? They probably want reconciliation recently, currently, these days. Maybe you had a fight, right? Maybe you couldn't deal with their energy anymore, and maybe they said something that they are now regretting. You know how it is sometimes with these kind of people, if they are very fiery and they have a lot of, how you say that, temperament. We say it in Germany like that. Maybe you say it in a different way, but probably you still know what I mean. A lot of passion, a lot of fire. With these kind of people, it can definitely happen that, out of the moment they say something and later they regret it. I do have these tendencies as well every now and then, to be honest with you. So could be that right now they need a little break to contemplate and to meditate about what they want. But I feel like they want reconciliation with you, okay? Yeah. What else? Yeah, with the soulmate card, I mean, this card pretty much goes without saying, right? It needs no further explanation. They feel like, yes, you are a good fit. And even if this is, I know that for most of you it isn't, but for those who are asking for someone that they are not looking for a relationship with, this is probably just job related. This person feels that you guys could work together perfectly. Okay, it's not always only about romantic love and sex and attraction and passion and temptation and seduction. Sometimes it is, and there's nothing bad about it. But just saying that for those of you who came to this reading asking for a job-related person, I can tell you that they feel you, they see you, they start to respect you, okay? And they want to work with you. They probably feel like you are the key to their heart, so to say. You see these two penguins, and this one is carrying quite a big key here, and this key fits into her lock perfectly. It's probably not visible very good here due to the focus, but this is what the card shows, right? This is the image of the card. It's a perfect match, key and lock, right? Fitting into each other perfectly. And I like that. I like this energy. Is there anything else that they want with you? Intentions, plans? So we figured out that what they want is reconciliation, which is a good thing. They want to talk about stuff. They want to connect with you again, probably. Yeah, and here we have the success card, exclamation mark. So definitely, this is a good connection. And even if you have had a fight, or even if you are kind of separated due to whatsoever circumstances, this is leading into success. And this is what they want from you. They want you in their team, so to say, okay? You know me, I'm very, very often using this example of singer and songwriter, you know. And this is what I do see here. The potential is definitely there, that once you've figured out all your differences, and, you know, once you would stop fighting with each other, this is going to lead into something successful, something powerful, something positive, right? And this is what the world needs these days, actually, right? Doesn't it? So I really, really like this energy. Is there anything else that Spirit would like to share with you? Let's just use a final card here. Any kind of oracle message? I mean, just, you know, like the soulmate card is such a powerful card. I think along with this card, I mean, you can see that this is a special connection. And probably for those who think in terms like twin flame and stuff, yes, it is. However you want to call it. You can use different words and wordings, right? But this is something special. This is karma. And they want to work it out with you. They want to... yeah, they want to overcome all the obstacles, whether this is distance, whether this is about cultural differences, different skin colors and stuff like that. Yeah, they want to free themselves. This card says to free yourself from all the worries and from all the pain. And this is what they want. Okay, so I think the majority of you guys who have chosen pile number 1, you had a fight with your person. Your person is very fiery, a lot of temperament, you know, a lot of, you know, like hot blood person, so to say, very diligent, goal-getting and stuff like that. And you guys had kind of a fight, kind of an argue. The majority of you, okay? And your person, what do they want? They want the reconciliation. They want to be at peace again with you, okay? They want to team up with you, and they probably will. I feel like they probably will find a way to pursue you. And if I can give you one last advice, pile number 1, I wouldn't, if I were you, I'm just hearing that don't make it too easy for this person, because since this person is the way, you know, like this person, they have a lot of fire and passion, and they even need to fight for something. If you make it too easy for them, you kind of, you know, like mess up the whole game, if you know what I mean. I mean, I don't say that this person is, you know, like just making up stuff. No, it's their fury, it's their temperament, okay? It's their spirit, it's their disposition. They are who they are. And you probably love them because they are exactly the way they are. But just as a little on top advice from my side, don't make it too easy for them. Okay, if they have all reason to come to you and to ask for sorry, then yeah, wait until they are ready to come to you and to do so. Okay? Okay then. Pile number 2. Pile number 2 people. Hi, welcome. What do they want? Your person. What does your person want from you? What is this all about, okay? What are we talking about here? What kind of connection is it even? First of all, before we get started, I want to tell you something about your person, okay? This is how we start this reading. And this way, the good thing is now you know whether this is your pile or not. Because if I am saying something about your person and you're like, oh my goodness, this is completely not matching, then you know that this is probably not your pile, okay? Okay, your person. What kind of person is it? Who are we dealing with? 5 of Wands and a long way. Could be that this person is coming from a different country. Could be that we are talking about cultural differences, different skin colors, you know, this kind of stuff. Probably this person lives pretty far away from you. Could also be that this person is pretty tall. This is maybe not for everyone, just 1 or 2 of you. A very tall person, you know. This person is, I feel this must be a fire person because we have the element of fire here, 5 of Wands. So I feel like this person is someone who always needs the competition, needs the teamwork. They always want to team up with others, you know, like they love team sport, basketball, you know, football, soccer, all this kind of stuff. They need that. They want that. This is who they are. Okay. Probably they are very sportive, very athletic as well for some of you. And definitely someone who always needs something that they can do. You know, this person has a lot of energy, a lot of fire, and they always need something to do. If this person, I mean, I think for this person, 2 weeks on a isolated island all by themselves would be terrible. You know, like this would be really something that they don't want at all. Do you know what I'm talking about? I mean, since other people, you know, like they would be like, oh my goodness, I really need that break. I really need this island all by myself, just a good book, you know, no TV, no Instagram. They want all that. They want the TV, they want the Instagram, they want the Facebook, the Twitter, the social media, you know what I mean? And they are checking out people. They are always comparing and competing themselves. It's not that they judge others, but they always want to be on top. They always want to know what's going on, right? Could be that this goes so far that you could say this person is a little bit a workaholic, addicted to work as well, right? I do see the tendency, which is not as good as it probably sounds like. I want to mention here. I mean, yes, it's good if you are diligent and a goal-getter and dedicated to your work, of course. And yes, you can do over hours as well every now and then. But if work becomes an addiction, you know, this is not a good stuff. I mean, an addiction is always something bad. Whether this is an addiction to social media or oracle readings or alcohol, drugs, love, sex, you know, all addiction, every addiction is something negative, right? And sorry if I'm so straightforward here, because I know probably some of you would be like, hey, negative, I don't want to hear something like that, because on a spiritual level, I mean, yes, of course, on a spiritual level, there is no such thing as negativity. But I mean, just to keep it simple and short, let's just say it's something negative. And I do see some tendencies here with this person, right? Especially when it comes to all the fighting and comparing and competing. Good. Okay. So this is who they are. This is how they are. And also probably the answer to one or two of your questions, right? Now let's have a look into what do they currently want from you as of today. Okay, this is a timeless reading. I don't know when you happen to find this reading, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe in 2 years from now, you know. So what does your person want from you right now? Finances and career, Knight of Coins, and what else? Orphaned. Okay, wow, this is interesting. What does your person want? So I feel like this could be for some of you job related. Okay, because we have the finances and career card here and also the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Coins. Okay, both cards do indicate a job and money related situation. So maybe you guys work in the same field. Maybe this is your boss. Maybe this is a coworker. Maybe this is a colleague. You know, this could be about your supervisor. But okay, what do they want? I feel like they want to offer you something. If you applied in this person's company, just as an example, I feel like you will pretty soon hear something from them, which is going to be positive. Okay, I feel like, yes, they will invite you for the interview. They want peace, right? We have the peace card coming out. So maybe you guys are currently separated. Maybe you can't see each other as often as you would love to. Maybe, you know, with this card, it could be that this is, how you say that, a long distance relationship. You live in LA, they live in New York, or maybe you live in London and they live in Tokyo. You know what I mean? So therefore, right now, it's pretty hard for you to see each other. Yeah, because of the money, but also currently, I mean, for sure, because of other reasons, since we are right in the middle of this whole Corona thing. But they want to offer you something. I feel like they have good intentions towards you. And also, I feel like they are already planning something into your direction. The Knight of Coins is a very slow motion energy, okay? Someone who needs a lot of time until they are ready to do something, to reach out and to pursue someone. But this is a very tangible energy as well, which is the good thing, okay? Maybe you don't want to be patient anymore. Maybe you know, like you always come to these readings where they talk about divine timing and yes, you have to be a little bit more patient and blah, blah, blah. And you're really fed up with this kind of information. But this is because this person, in your case at least, I mean, I don't know why this is the case in your case, but when it comes to you, they need time. They need time for whatever reason. But yes, they want to unite with you for sure. And they will ask you out and they will offer you something for sure. And this isolation that's probably currently going on, I think this will fade away more and more. Okay. Yes, it may need a little time though. Any other information about this person and their intentions towards you? This is a positive reading. I mean, they will reach out to you. They are thinking about you already, quite a lot even, okay? Yeah, and again, here, peaceful resolution. I feel like this person is right now thinking about the proper words. You know, they are thinking about how can they express clearly what they want. Their offer, you know, they want to be... they want to come around as a very solid person. They probably even don't want you to see this part of them so much. Maybe this is very obvious to you, right? This is probably an entrepreneur and there's a lot of competition going on in their field or whatnot. But these days, when it comes to you, right, they want to come around as a very solid and grounded person. Very... yeah, how you say it, reliable. This is how they want to come around when it comes to you. And they really, really, believe it or not, you guys, and I'm really looking forward to all your feedback afterwards. I mean, speaking about feedback, I want to say something afterwards, but just want to finish this word. They will offer you something, believe it or not. So speaking about feedback, you guys, I am always reading all your comments, okay? I always read all your comments and I really, really appreciate it, especially these days. I mean, I offer you this all for free here and your comments are some kind of feedback for me, you know, like when I see things like, hey, you are so talented and so gifted, it really touches my heart, right? But also on the other hand side, I want to mention something. No one can predict the future to a 100%. Okay? When you come to me for a personal reading or when you come to me for these kind of pick a card readings, always have in mind that I'm just speaking about energies. Okay? I don't know whether this is about Bob or Claudia, you know, your person. I'm speaking about energies here, and these are all general information. They may or may not apply to you, okay? As I said in the beginning, probably just a single sentence is valid for you today. Who knows, right? I don't know everything, right? Neither do you, right? This spread here, this pile number 2 spread is about an offer that's being given to you, okay? The quintessence of this reading here, pile number 2, is that your person is about to reach out to you, for sure. And what they want is peace and reconciliation, and they want to find a solution, okay? This is what I can definitely let you know here. Whether this is about job, finances, or love, I don't know, right? But it is about a solid, tangible offer that you can rely on. So, yes, I think this is pretty much it, you guys. So let's move on then to those of you who have chosen pile number 3. Pile number 3, people. So first of all, I will let you know something about your person in general, something about the characteristics, you know, like the character, the personality, and then we will have a deeper look into their intentions and plans and what do they want, etc. So your person, whether your person is male or female, not gender specific, right? You know that. We have the Magician and we have a good outcome in love. Your person is a very lovable person, very kind, very friendly. They could be a Libra, I'm hearing. They want harmony. They hate fighting. They hate to battle and to, like compare and to compete. They hate these kind of things. This is a very loving person. This is all cups energy in my eyes, okay? This is how I do interpretate these two cards. They probably have a dog, or they love dogs. They love animals in general. They are pretty much in tune with nature, like just generally speaking. They would love to have a garden. I mean, not so many people do have a garden anymore these days, right? Especially not if you live downtown of a huge city, but this is what they would love to have. This is probably how they picture themselves in the future. Having a garden, having, like animals, also children. I'm hearing children. I don't know. I know there are no children's here, but this is just my clairaudient sense giving me this information, just in case you are wondering. The Magician speaks about someone who is, this person, they love to do and to manifest stuff. Also, I'm hearing this is a little bit a dreamer, okay? No offense, right? No offense, you guys. But this person, they have visions, they have dreams. And this is really a man or a woman of action for sure, right? They are pretty good in different kind of fields, right? They probably have just one profession, just one job, but they are very talented also when it comes to other things. Maybe they even have multiple jobs. I think these days, and also I feel like in the future, this will be the case for more and more of us. Like 20 years, 30 years ago, it was common to have only one job and to stick with it for 40 years. I feel like in the future, it will be more and more the case that people do have multiple professions, right? And I do see that with this person. Yeah, this is a man or a woman of action, a little bit dreamy, but not in a bad way. They are not book smart, but street smart, if you know what I mean. They know stuff by heart. They will always have their money and their things to do, even in a crisis, right? They will always have the ability to turn shit into gold, so to say. Okay, so now let's speak about you guys, like your connection that you have with your person. What do they want? Love yourself first, Four of Wands, and the Yin card. Okay, this is interesting. Definitely do need some clarification. What does your person want from you? I feel like they want you to love yourself first for whatever reason. Yeah, I feel like this person, they want you to be a little bit more than how they are. Okay, this quote, like attracts like. And what this person wants, I mean, the question is, what do they want, right? So what this person wants is a person who is very much alike themselves. They want also someone who loves dogs, who wants children, someone who loves to spend a whole day in the garden, digging in the sand, digging in the earth, They want someone who's a dreamer, someone who can manifest stuff, It's not dreamer meaning that this person is not able to do stuff in real life. No. When I say dreamer, I mean it more like in the meaning of visions, having projects going on, being able to really, like this is probably not so much a person, let me say it in a different way. When I use the word dreamer in this reading, I really mean that this person is not so much a person of words, but more a person of action. And this is exactly what they want. And they want you to be a little bit more like that. I do even have the no card here, no exclamation mark. So if you are waiting for this person to pursue you right now, if you are waiting for that call, or any kind of invitation, reconciliation and stuff, I do not really see that happening. They we also, it's not only that we have the no card, okay? We have the no card, but also we have the card, not the right timing. So I really feel like right now, this person has probably too many other stuff on their plate. So they are not really able to open up to you and your feelings and your needs and desires, right? Probably you should get a little bit more information about your person as well. Maybe you don't know the whole story about your person. I mean, I was trying to give you some information about them, but maybe there is even a little bit more to know about them and where they're at right now. Yes, they, like the quintessence is they want a peaceful resolution and they want harmony and they want to be friends with you and stuff like that. But if this is about love and whether or not I do see a love relationship for you and them, I would say no. Right now, I don't see that happening, okay? As sorry as I am, but remember, I'm just the messenger, okay? I feel like this person has other things to do. Yeah, here, 6 of Swords, the goodbye card, leaving, crossing waters, moving on to another direction. I feel like what this person wants is also, I'm getting that here from the Yin card, because Yin is an energy about being receptive. This energy is all about being receptive, okay? Being able and willing to receive stuff. This is not so much about being someone who is making things happen, but more like, okay, I will let it happen, okay? So in your case and with this person and the current energies, I feel like you should, this is just an on-top advice, so to say, you should just go with the flow, pile number 3. Right now, since we have the no, since we have the card, not the right timing, just go with the flow, okay? Focus a little bit more on yourself. This is what your person wants from you as well, okay? You should increase your self-love and then you, yeah! I mean, this is magic. I'm just saying, I'm catching up that you should go a little bit more with the flow and now see which card came out. I mean, honestly, I'm saying you guys, card reading does work. And to all of those who are disappointed of my readings or who maybe, I don't know, recently got a personal reading and they are very skeptical about it because you probably wanted another answer and stuff like that. I'm telling you guys, my intuition is good and strong. And when I catch up stuff from cards, even if probably the traditional meaning of the card is a little bit different, most of the times I'm right, okay? And this is not, like me trying to blow my own trumpet, but I mean, you see it. This card literally says, go with the flow. Yeah, you see this woman, she's completely relaxed, like sitting in her boat and just, going with the flow. And this is what you should do here in your case. Because right now, I mean, no matter what you are trying to do or what you are thinking about to do, it's not the right timing anyways, okay? So just go with the flow and let it happen, okay? Stop thinking so much about this person. Focus a little bit more on yourself and your things, right? And your issues as well, to be honest, right? Your behavior, I don't know, maybe there are some things that needed healing right now. Could be a good time to focus on these things as well. Since we are all, like a little bit under quarantine and in a lockdown situation, I mean, why not focusing on ourselves and dealing with the final little pieces that are probably still left, right? Speaking about inner child issues and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, go with the flow, you guys. Is this person wanting something in particular from you? Not really, not now. They have other things to deal with, right? The no card is pretty obvious, pretty much straightforward. But if there is anything that they want from you is that, they want you to love yourself first and they want you to go with the flow. And, like energy does change. Who knows, like 3 months from now, the situation can be completely different, right? But right now, in this moment that you do find this reading, I don't see any big progress or development, okay? So this is it, you guys. I really hope you liked it. And I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Bye. Namaste.